Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutations to Akim out there pushing this word in all sincerity and all honesty. Just a quick update. Did the US just lose its war with Huawei? Right. So for those brothers who have been keeping up with the news, the US has accused Huawei of using their technological advancement to further Chinese political agenda, right? Which means that they're using it to spy. They potentially can use it to spy on Western countries, America, Western Europe, and they have banned Huawei from setting up 5G technology in the United States and banned certain companies from doing business with Huawei, and they have been pressuring their allies to do the same. However, Germany, right, and certain key European allies of the US have gone against such wishes and have included Huawei into their 5G plans, right? Which is showing you that the divide between America and their allies is widening, right? So let's just go into it. This is from Forbes, and it was posted yesterday. It says, "These two things I don't believe in," Chancellor Angela Merkel said on Tuesday, referring to Germany's standoff with the US over Huawei's inclusion in her country's 5G rollout. First, to discuss those very sensitive security questions publicly, and second, to exclude a company simply because of a certain country. Europe now seems likely to settle on careful and considered inclusion of Huawei instead of any blanket bans. Chancellor Merkel stressed this week that a joined-up EU response would be desirable, and that Italy and the UK are also backing away from Washington's prohibition on Huawei's 5G technology. If they fold, it is likely the broader European Union will follow suit. And if key European allies can't be carried, what chance Asia Pacific, Africa, the Middle East, right? It says there comes a tipping point in the battle, and with this one, we may be just about there. Even as the head of the US European Command told the Armed Services Committee, we're concerned about Germany's telecommunications backbone being compromised. If Huawei is inside their defense communication, then we're not going to communicate with them, right? So this is showing you that America's foreign policy, right, is creating further divide between the US and their European allies, right? We've seen that begin with dealings with Russia and Iran, right? How Germany, right, and UK, right, and other key allies of the US are continuing to deal economically with Russia and with Iran, right, against the wishes of America, right? So this is another peg between the two, right? This is from the Bloomberg, also reported yesterday. Trump's losing his war with Huawei in Europe. It says President Trump is failing to convince Europe to bar the Chinese tech giant Huawei from its telecom networks. As Stefan Nicola reports, no European nation who banned Huawei despite US argument that its equipment could be used as a backdoor for Chinese espionage and instead to cut off intelligence sharing if its advice was ignored. Right, so US is threatening, right, to stop communicating with these nations, right, if they include Huawei in their telecommunications networks, right, which they're doing, right. So if there's no intelligent communication between allies, then they're no longer allies, right, which is fulfilling the prophecies that are written in Revelation chapter 17 verse 15, which you go and just read and close off, because that's the main point I wanted to bring out. This is Revelation chapter 17 verse 50 or 16. It says, and the 10 horns shall start upon the beast, right, which is the EU, right, these shall hate the whore, and shall which is America, right, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So when this thermonuclear war kicks off, right, even European allies will fire ICBM missiles on America, right? Why? Because the Most High has put in your heart to fulfill His will and to agree and to give their kingdom unto the beast, until the word of the Most High should be fulfilled, right? So NATO and the EU allies will actually turn on America, right? And the woman which thou saw is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth, which is America, right? Isaiah chapter 42 verse 13, the Lord shall go forth as a mighty man, he shall stir up jealousy like a man of war, right? And what's going on between the US and Huawei is actually jealousy, yo, right? Because Huawei is leading the 5G reach, which 5G is not a good thing, right? Because numerous scientists have shown the adverse health effects not only on human but on plant life and animal life, right? Of 5G technology. But the point is that China has become more technologically advanced than America, right? So the Lord is stirring up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar, he shall prevail against his enemies. I have long time holding my peace, I have been still, I have refrained myself. Now I will cry like a travailing woman, I will destroy and devour at once. I will make waste mountains and hills and dry up all their herbs, and I will make the rivers islands, and I will dry up the pools, right? And I will bring the blind in a way that they knew not. I will lead them in paths that they have not known. I will make the darkness light before them and crooked paths straight. These things will I do unto them and not forsaken. This is talking about the children of Israel waking up, yo. Right? They're waking up and coming back to the truth, yo. Right? So that's pretty much what I wanted to bring out, yo. Seeing that the US allies are going against them, right? And another example of why, they're going against them, fulfilling Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. Shalom.